And we're back! And I really hope Sir Matt didn't just spoil there's a third 9 door. I really hope he didn't, because that would be a spoiler, and we don't want spoilers here. That said, let's continue trying to figure our way out of this room, shall we? A bottle of ink. It's filled with ink. Thanks! I guess I'll put the ink on the cylinder. Yes! Alright, now I just need a paper. There's nothing in the drawer anymore. It's an old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I have no idea how it works. A chair. Why do they always do that? And now you've just given away that it's actually a spoil, Sir Matt. Oh right, we did! Never mind, Yoshikev is right. It's the 2 9 doors, and then when you get through, there's another 9 door at the end, of course. I forgot about that. You're okay, Sir Matt. The giant one race got incinerated. Yes, the best one. In other words, there's a pair of headphones on the desk. Alright, I should be switching screens so you guys can see what I'm clicking. This is a really long cable. The tip is hooked into one of the desk drawers. It looks as though the drawer is the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole, though. An electric lock, perhaps. Take a look at the left side of the drawer. Yeah, there's some cables over there. That must mean... Hey, what's this? It's blank. There's nothing written on it. Combine it with this. Now I just gotta roll the cylinder across a piece of paper. And if I'm right, the ink should... give us a Morse code chart. Just as you suspected, right? Now you have a pattern of dots and lines on the paper. Imagine it's Morse code. These dots and lines are the dots and dashes of Morse code. An early telecommunications device, most likely used to transmit a radio signal of some sort. I experimented with it earlier, but to no avail. I imagine it's broken. Alright, let's use it. Alright, I've got the Morse code I'm supposed to enter. If I do this right, something will happen. I hope. Alright, let's give this a shot. Oh, it's gonna make me do it. Okay. I don't know what this actually means in Morse code. I have a feeling I should look it up. That's the last one, and yes! Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. You've unlocked the drawer. Alright, what do we get? A red file lay in the drawer. Junpei reached down and picked it up. The cover read, Alice. But was it supposed to say all ice? There wasn't a space between the L and the I. Are they trying to say that Alice was a single word? It was an interesting thought, but it left Junpei's mind quickly as he opened the file. What lay inside was far more interesting and far more confusing. Each page was covered with strange characters. They looked like tiny drawings of birds, snakes, insect, horned animals, wings, and even kneeling humans. Hieroglyphics? There were many pages in a file, but each was full of these strange symbols. What the hell is this? He didn't realize he'd spoken out loud until Ace looked over at him. They are hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphs. A form of writing used in ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt? That's right. Can you read them? Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could do it? I could. Well, maybe you're old enough. What the hell? Junpei flipped through a few more pages. It wasn't just 1 or 2 pages that were covered in strange symbols. Every single page was covered in them. Trying to read them was pointless. Junpei wasn't going to waste any more time with them. He made to close the file, and something fell out. He bent down and picked it up. A keycard. This was similar and reminded Junpei of the symbol for the Saturn and Mercury keycards. This one, however, had a dot in the center of the male symbol. Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol. Kinky. Remember, 0 equals 6. So so without Guy X's number, we no longer have the digital root of 9. Because that guy isn't actually 0. It doesn't actually have a 0 on his bracelet. It counts as 6. Junpei looked over to see Ace examining the card. In addition to Uranus symbol, there were 3 words engraved on the card as well. On the lower right, it said Bottom Deck Library. Was the bottom deck a library? Whatever might be there, however, would have to wait. At the moment, there was nothing Junpei could do. Shut up, my joke was clever. It's also wrong! He gripped the keycard tighter and shoved it deep into his pocket. New material has been added to the file screen. Information about Alice. And a unique key. I don't know where that goes. A key with a leather case. It isn't metal. My guess would be ceramic. Junpei, have you found a keyhole that might fit? Yes, I have! Look, a hook. That wasn't a joke. I know, man. Junpei, what are you doing? We've searched the wheelhouse from top to bottom. There's no reason to go back. In fact, don't you think it'd be wise to investigate the captain's quarters? I think we ought to check both rooms, don't you? Shut up! I'm doing my own thing. The control panel for the electronic lock. Looks like it's got a keyhole on the bottom right. Maybe the key I got earlier? Sweet! Just had to put the key in and now it's on. Junpei, look! There's a minus sign on the screen. There's 8 of them. That probably means we gotta put in 8 digits. You think we can figure it out? Not just by randomly putting in numbers. What we need to do, well, maybe if I look at this again. It looks like whatever the camera sees shows up on the screens behind us. And so if I put my hand here in front of it, it shows up on the middle top screen back there. You've got a short lifeline, Junpei. Hey, mind your own business. Reading people's palms. The screen is showing the door behind us. This is one of those things that switches it's on the screen. Let's see what happens if I flip one of these switches. Nothing. Looks like it doesn't work anymore. But I want to rewind it to see who put in the numbers. The screen is showing the door behind us. No. There's blood on the chair. Kind of creeping me out. Alright, well, I'll put that back on my list of things just in case something I interact with interacts with that. So this is the exit, huh? I don't really have to try this door to know it's locked. I knew it. There's a plaque on the door, but it doesn't say anything. Camera pointing at the exit. Oh, wait! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 digits. So let's go, 8 digits, huh? Once I put in the 8-digit number, press E to enter it. And if I mess up, I guess I press C. Alright, let's give it a shot. So if I use 0, 8, then 1, 5, then 2, 4, then 3, 2, enter. Is that a yes or a no? That was a no. Okay. Maybe I do it in reverse order. 3, 2, 2, 4, 1, 5, 0, 8. No. I don't get it. Huh? What's the passcode? Pretty sure I've searched every part of this room by now. "10 in base 10 is written as a hexadecimal, therefore 11 is B, 12 is C, so on. Your chart showed the rules for each numerical system." Alright, so it should be 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, I miscounted. That's my problem. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. should be 23 and 31. Okay. That was just me being dumber than normal. So 0, 8. Yeah. Switch screens. 0, 8, 1, 5, 2, 3, 3, 1. No? Did I miscount again? What the hell? Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So clearly I've got it right now. So what's wrong? What's wrong here? I don't understand. This chart showed the rules for each numerical system keeps throwing me off. I'm not sure what it means by that. I'm gonna go with someone give me a tip. What am I messing up here? Is it not the last number? Because that otherwise it doesn't make sense. Otherwise the answer would just be 0 lunch. So I don't think that's it. Maybe reverse the numbers? 1, 3, 3, 2, 5, 1, 8, 0. What are you trying to type there? The numbers. The base 10 numbers that it's supposed to mean. If you go back to this note... Hey, Junpei, did you find a list of numbers and letters? Don't you think that might be a clue? Huh? Yeah, I know that's a clue. I'm looking at it. It's right here. It's right there. This ends in 8. This ends in 15. This ends in 23. This ends in 31. I know that. I don't get it. Let's do it again. Maybe she'll give us a hint. Oh, 8, 1, 5, 2, 3, 3, 1. Enter. Back. Damn it, why isn't this working? Hey, Junpei, look at the letters on the monitor. Don't you think it's weird? You think maybe the letters in the list have something to do with each other? The letters on the monitor. Zero! I'm trying to write down 0! I get it now! Okay. Then I need to look at this more carefully. E is 14. So E equals 14. R is 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. 27 equals R. O is 24. And Z, okay, V, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. So that's 4 more, so that's 35. 35. Alright, that should do it. Let's get the screens back. Guess I just pressed again. Alright, one more time. Trying to write, so 3, 5, 1, 4, 2, 7, 2, 4. There we go. Yes, it worked. Good job, Junpei. It's good that they give you enough hints if you keep screwing it up. If you go back and let them please talk to you. Excellent, you seem to have unlocked it. Good work, Junpei. Alright, let's go. Can we not? I want to see the body. Fine. You found it. Okay, go back, look at body. Analyze body. Take bracelet. Everything. I stepped out of the captain's quarters and into another hallway. The hallway stretched out in front of Junpei for a bit, before turning left like a great backward L. Junpei ran to the corner and took off down the hallway. He ran, and ran, and ran. At the end of the hallway was a door, made straight for it. He was nearly halfway to it when he noticed a piece of paper in the middle of the floor. What was the piece of paper doing in the middle of the hallway? Junpei skidded to a halt. Skittled? Really, Haven? He dropped down to his hands and knees and quickly tore the paper off the floor. There's an easy mode for hints. There's tons of funny dialogue exclusive to easy mode. Then he had a chance to examine it more closely. It appears that it was a map. More specifically, a map of the ship's interior for the A-deck. Why are we getting so many maps? Like, we could accomplish most of these puzzles without them. All the puzzles, actually. It's weird. What's wrong? Ace, slightly slower by virtue of his advanced age, finally caught up to Junpei. Junpei said nothing, simply showed Ace what he found. He looked at it long enough to determine what it was and nodded. I see. With that, he began running again, past Junpei. Junpei shoved the map into his pocket and got up to follow Ace. But something stopped him. Hey, where's Clover? He turned around. Clover was nowhere to be seen. She's grabbing the bracelet! Damn it, what the hell is she up to? Junpei muttered angrily under his breath and took off back the way he'd come. As he stomped around the corner, he saw her. She was standing in front of the door to the captain's quarters, her hand in the doorknob. As Junpei watched, she closed it gently and quietly. What the hell are you doing? Why wouldn't you want a map of the place? Because you don't necessarily need one. But Zero is going out of his way to pepper the maps and locations of this game. It's like we're supposed to see something on the maps that we otherwise wouldn't notice if we didn't have the maps. But do we need them all? I don't know. Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? Clover had unconsciously put her hands over the pockets of her jacket, as if trying to hide something. What the hell is that? What? You've got something in your pocket. What is it? Oh, this? This is... I wonder. What the hell? Come on, we gotta hurry! With that, Clover ran straight past a somewhat confused Junpei. As she did, he caught a glimpse of her back. Sticking up from her collar was something that looked like a big wooden stick. Hey, Clover, what the hell's that thing on your back? She didn't respond. Instead, she quickly turned the corner and disappeared. Junpei did his best to convince himself that it would make sense later and ran off after Clover. A big wooden stick? Is she planning on defending herself? Does she suspect Ace or just... Well, no, we already know she thinks she's going to be killed. She doesn't need to suspect Ace. And does she have her brother's bracelet too? Or not her brother's bracelet. Well, it was her brother's bracelet. Fuck. Moving on. Junpei pushed through the door and found himself in a large room with a large set of stairs. It was just what he expected to see after reading the map. His I see after reading the map himself meant that Ace probably realized the same thing. Junpei looked around, but Ace was nowhere to be seen. Put his hand on the handrail and leaned over to look down. There he was. And not just Ace. Santa, June, Seven, and Lotus as well. Junpei and Clover glanced at each other and hurried down the stairs. They reached B-Deck at the same time. Junpei! Clover! June's face was excited. Something had happened. That much Junpei could tell simply by looking at her. What's up? Given their situation, he was not inclined to be excited about sudden developments. June, however, couldn't contain herself. We found it! Found what? We found it! What did you find? The last door! We found door 9! What? Come on, just follow us. We'll explain on the way. Okay, let's go. Seven turned and jogged off down the stairs. The rest followed. We finally made it. The relief and excitement in her voice echoed with each of them felt. Yeah, it's finally time. Junpei wasn't quite ready to believe they'd already done it. They'd really done it, but at least he wasn't not just yet. Still, if everyone said that door 9, then it probably was. He'd feel his heart racing. A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins, and he could feel his legs shaking. He was doing his best to maintain a sense of healthy skepticism, but he couldn't deny the prospect of escape was an exciting one. But there was one thing he couldn't get off his mind. The numbered door could only accommodate between 3 and 5 people. There were 7 of them on the way to door 9. Door 9. That meant that, even in best case scenario, there would be 2 of them who had to stay behind. 2 people. He didn't have any solutions to that problem yet, but he was desperately hoping one would present itself. Junpei looked over at the clock. The hands indicated that it was 4:30. They had 90 minutes before their time was up. Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up! Sense's voice jolted Junpei out of his reverie. Let's go, Junpei! June took off down the stairs, jogging as quickly as she could. Junpei followed. They were quiet for a while until... They had just reached C-Deck when Clover spoke. Hey, what about door 2? Everyone else stopped. They all turned to look at Clover. Seven spoke. What about door 2? Door 2 is the only one we haven't gone through it, I mean. Yeah, so that's true. Are you guys okay with that? Not investigating it, I mean? So what? We found door 9. We don't need any other doors. What's the point? What's the point in going to door 9? We can't all go through it, can we? Then we should do what we have to do before we go any further. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. The best way to finish it quickly is to do the border pieces first, you know? Or what? You think all 7 of us should go to door 9? Then we argue over who stays behind and who gets to go? Do we really want to do that again? Who knows? If we check door 2, we might find something. Maybe we can find a way to get all of us out. I don't know what might be in there. We might not find anything. Don't you think it'd be better to at least have a look? I mean, am I wrong? Does that sound wrong to you guys? Yeah, you do have a point. The others nodded in agreement. Wow, it's very good that she mentioned that. Yoshikev, that's awesome. She suspects that that Snake is in there. No, we found Snake's body. At least what? Oh, right. She doesn't think it's Snake's body. Shit. If she saw the body, she would know it's not Snake's. So she's still looking for him. The others not in agreement. Last time I checked the clock, it was 4:30. It's not like we have got a lot of time, but if we're quick about it, we might have time to take a look. You're right. Let's go take a look at door 2. No, door 2 is one I've been in before. They were back in front of the elevator. Nearby was the large hospital room. The elevator could take the door down to door 2. After a few minutes of discussion, it was decided that Clover, Santa, June, and Seven would go. Good. Good, good, good. We're separating Clover and Ace. Alright, let's get going. I'll see you later. Okay, be careful. However, that means I'm stuck here with Ace. They climbed in the elevator and Junpei listened to it creak and rattle its way to the bottom deck. Only Junpei, Ace, and Lotus were left. Shit. Shit! No! Lotus is the only one he needs if he gets his hands on the other... Oh, but he doesn't have the other ones. Clover has them. Clover has the rest of the bracelets. Come on. Lotus and me. Lotus and me. Lotus and me. Lotus is 8. He's 1. So there's no way we can go through door 9 with just us. And as long as he doesn't have any other bracelets, we should be safe. As the elevator rumbled out of sight, Ace spoke. Lotus, would you be so kind as to go with me? Go with you? I didn't think people still talked that way outside of the 1950s. Well, I'm a mother. Would that be a problem for you? That wasn't what I meant to. I was hoping you would come with me. Seriously though, I was kidding. That was our first time we've seen her blush. It was cool hearing your rapid theorizing. He's done it before! Lotus, gun to head! Wait. He couldn't be the gun to the head, could he? Because the gun is in 2! Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time someone had a surprise weapon. So where was it you wanted to take me? There's something I wanted to show you. Hey man, what the hell? I'm not important enough? Well, it's not like that. Once I've shown Lotus, I'll show you. Really? Of course. Ace's smile was friendly. Fine. Do whatever you want. Thank you. When are you coming, Lotus? Fine. It doesn't look like there's gonna be back anytime soon. Might as well go see whatever it is you think is so important. Yeah, he still has a knife with him. He does. This is bad. This is really bad. Thank you. Well then, shall we go? That's right. He did stab Clover with a knife. Ah, fuck. Ace turned and began to walk. Lotus followed. They disappeared in the hallway on the left. Junpei wasn't sure how long they'd been gone when the elevator suddenly opened. A single person stood there. Clover. She looked at Junpei, then slowly, purposefully stepped out of the elevator. The door closed behind her. What? Where's everybody else? What happened? She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room and then settled on Junpei. Where are Ace and Lotus? Junpei explained what had happened. Oh, and they went over there. Her voice was small and timid. Yeah, I think so. He repeated his earlier question. So where are June, Santa, and Seven? Why aren't they with you? You really want to know? There was something wrong with her smile. Yeah? Okay, sure. Here, let me show you. Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it on the floor at Junpei's feet. Is there... Oh no. He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings. Bracelets. Oh my god. Oh holy shit. Junpei collapsed. No. No way, this has gotta be some kind of joke. This can't be real. Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest and his hand shook uncontrollably. Sweat poured down his face. The 3 bracelets sat there on the floor before him. He could see the numbers on their faces. 3, 7, and 6. Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from this ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. That line keeps... Clover, what happened? I don't think you killed them. Remember what happened down there. Remember what was down there. The gun. The gun is the only thing that could have done this. But was there a way to stop their heart rates just long enough to take these off without killing them? In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. But why? Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold. Revenge for my brother. He was forced into door 3 and murdered. We need at least 3 people to open a door. Who were the 2 that opened the door with him? It only had been Santa and Seven. No, there were other combinations! That made sense! No! Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. She gets to the wrong conclusion. That's why I killed them. But why? Why did you kill June? Because she tried to protect them. She was in my way. She had to die too. No. No. Junpei shook his head, trying desperately to wake himself from what he had to be a dream. Oh no. It couldn't be real. It just couldn't. Hey, Junpei. He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. Her smile was wrong. Horribly wrong. Her face looked like a mask made of stretched human skin. The smile that parted her lips did not extend to her eyes. They were dead and empty. The girl in front of him was no longer the Clover he had known. Perhaps she was not even human. Let's go. Her hand reached out toward him. Let's get out of here. Let's leave the ship. What the hell are you talking about? I don't like her anymore. I kind of feel the same way. No, I still do. It's just, oh man. Okay. Before we move on, there was something that I wanted to mention. Earlier I discussed my theory of why we need to do all the endings. Also, that has another implication I didn't mention. The other implication is that my theory that possibly every single ending is its own contained universe, and that the mystery could change. Like if, let's say, for instance, say Clover is not 0. We find this as a truth in one of the endings, an absolute inescapable truth, just hypothetically. That means in every other ending, she could still be 0 because the endings change the technical universe you're in. However, if my theory is correct about why we need to get all the endings, that means that couldn't possibly be true. If, hypothetically, we found out Clover could not be 0 in one of the endings, that means no matter which ending we do, Clover is still not 0. This, I think, actually helps that theory a little bit, in a weird way. Remember, there was the torture chamber back down there. I wasn't entirely sure it was a torture chamber, but it did have murder tools, so you are right on that. It did have tools that could be used for murder, let's say. Ace, can you come back? We need you and your knife. How did Clover kill Seven? She hasn't said anything about how she killed anyone. I won't say anything hypothetically. To open a numbered door. Yes, I know. You need at least 3 people. But as long as we have this... Once again, Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out. It was another bracelet. Junpei could see the number on the face. 0. Wait a minute! That means in the safe ending we got, Ace killed Clover before she could kill... She might have been planning to kill Seven and Santa anyway! Oh my god! Ace saved Seven and Santa! Well! Fuck! You got something in your pocket. What is it? Oh, this? This is... See? You get it now? If we have the 0 bracelet, we can leave. You and I can open door 9 with just the 2 of us. Wait. No, we can't. That's not actually 0. It's a 6. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. We're not getting out of here, are we? See? So let's go. Come on, hurry up. She shoved out her hand again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon. Well, he didn't do it to save them. He did it to murder her because he thought she knew too much. He inadvertently saved them. But there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her. She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess filled with love. Junpei? Her voice was soft. Her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were deep. So deep, Junpei could feel himself falling into them. Oh, great! He's now developed an attachment to the murder lady. Fan-fucking-tastic. He's putting all of his hope into her, and he's gonna try and open that number 9 door, and they're not going to get through. He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. His mind was beginning to crack, and his heart began to melt. Junpei. The hand she was offering him. So soft, so inviting. Junpei reached out with his own trembling hand and closed it over hers. Ah, fuck! Well, never mind about that then. She's just a murder lady. Guess we know how she murdered everyone. Right! Wooden stick. Of course. Should have made that connection. Junpei writhed in agony. He shuddered and twitched, his body spasming as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody, and screamed more. His cries echoed across the room. That was unexpected. Eventually his movement slowed, then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. He could feel his body begin to go numb. He no longer felt pain. He no longer felt anything. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remnant of his mind began to fade. Even as his vision faded to nothingness, he saw Clover. Thanks, Junpei. I was just gonna borrow this, okay? Her smile was cold. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. What'd you have to do to open Snake's coffin again? You have to find the, the safe that's in, like, one of the first rooms you can choose, and open it up. But the only way to open it up is to find that one note. And I think 7 had it? What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. All that was left was a twisted, broken corpse. Okay! Bad end! Fuck! What? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm trying to get a feeling in my head for what exactly determines your ending. Obviously, we've gotten 3 completely different endings, and each time we've gone through different doors, but I'm trying to decide what the specific decisions are that force these endings. Yeah, let's save. Seems you accidentally found a bad end. Hate you all. Hate you all. Okay. So, we're going to begin with memories. We have 3 endings. The submarine, the safe, and the axe. Here's the thing. I'm not sure how to go forward from here. Yeah, Yoshikev, I was about to mention the same thing. I was like, wait, how'd she take it without his heartbeat stop? Oh, never mind. You could have just finished him off and let him die and then took it off. That would have been fine, too. That would probably taken you the same amount of time. Damn, Clover. Okay, Here's the thing. I don't know how to get the other endings. This ending, and this ending. I have no idea. I don't know what decisions affect it. I don't know what rooms you have to go into. I've run out of ideas. I did a run where I went everywhere with June. That ended in submarine. I did one where I went in every room that was left. That got me the axe. Yeah, that's actually what I was going to think of, Kirby. Sir Matt, Yoshikev, you both seem to know what you're doing. You seem to know what's going on. Do you know enough about the decisions in this game that if I were to say, give me an ending that we don't have yet, you'd guys be able to guide me to one? Or would you need to look stuff up? Like, could I get your guys' help for that? And I'd have to be able to count on you guys being here Thursday so we could do the same thing. Because Thursday we might manage to get the rest of these endings. By Thursday is what I mean. So I don't want to put like undue strain on you guys, like ask you to do this for me, because I need to. Or the other option is I no longer treat this like a blind playthrough, and I look up, okay, what's the first ending? What are the decisions I have to make, and just make them, and we just experience the story. Want all the endings? Then yeah, I could help. Be gone behind door 3. I wrote down all the doors I went inside. Hold on, where are you? You're on the first page. I went through this. I think door 7 is the only door I haven't gone in. Unless I just did that today. I think door 7. But I've been behind door 3. I definitely have been behind door 3. But alright, Yoshkev, especially you, anybody else who wants to help out, try and guide me towards one of these endings we don't have. Let me know when we come to if we're coming to a decision that'll do that. So let's do this. I'll start playing through the first. We'll get through the first door as normal, and then we'll head out as fast as we can. Okay, Sir Matt, you can do it too. I don't know which ending I'm going for though, because obviously. What's the first decision I should be worried about in getting a new ending? Stay away from doors 3 and 2. Okay, thank you, Mr. Jasbo. That actually helps me a lot. Knowing to stay away from doors 2 and 3. No. And no. So doors 2 and 3 are ones you just absolutely do not want to go to. Alright. I wonder if I even need these. So whatever I do, just don't go to doors 2 and 3, so that's important choices. Alright, now I need to find the screwdriver, which is in here. Combine with you. Red key. Alright, red is 7485. Oh, right. I'm supposed to open it. I really like that twist, too. Because the thing is, remember how much trouble I went through to try and figure out exactly who murdered Snake? And she went to the same exact lengths I did, and made the very similar assumptions I did. 0263. So, the fact that she came to similar conclusions I did and then reacted with them is kind of silly and great and wonderful and really cool. I really liked it. It was really good because I was like, okay, I have to protect her because she's one of the only people left to protect. No, now I do reds. Digital roots. Alright, 761. Come on, pull. There we go. Oh, swap screens. Oopsies, that was the wrong screen. Sorry about that. Oh no, that was the right screen, my bad. Alright. Alright, doors 4 and 5. Does this affect the ending? And which one should I choose to get an ending I haven't seen before? If it doesn't affect the ending, then we're just going to go through either one. It doesn't matter. I'll probably try and go through the one with June, honestly. Alright, learning the rules, learning the rules. Some of the rules, at least. That was a direct question earlier, by the way. Both doors are fine? Cool. Choice shouldn't affect the ending. Awesome. We'll go through the one with June then. Funny and Rimpa. We'll do Funny and Rimpa again, but I'm just going to skip the dialogue, so I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, you should at least be able to fully skip until the first choice. But that's the thing, Kirby, is there might be a different dialogue. Remember my theory? That we're going to have the memories from the other save files added to the character? It's entirely possible we could experience new dialogue, so them making you skip through everything might be a hint to that. Because if it just skipped ahead... Oh no, the sequel fixes that? Okay, I guess that wasn't a direct design choice. Never mind then, ignore me. Overthinking things again. Yes, get your body murdered. Bye! I didn't deny it. Alright, it doesn't matter. Boom. Lots of blood! June fainting! It may or may not be a thing you are right about. God damn it! That's exactly what I want to hear, but it's also... Come on, guys. Skip faster. Okay, so I did just skip past dialogue option, not knowing if it affected the ending. What's the first dialogue option I should worry about for an ending being affected? Or at least for this ending being affected, I should say. Or the ending you guys are trying to point me towards. That way I don't accidentally skip past something not thinking it's important. Clover looked happy. Yosh, Mr. Jazz and Simat. Zermatt. The Vague Squad. No dialogue choice for this ending required. Oh, so it's all door choices. Okay. So basically we're just going to avoid the insta-kill doors. But that might just give us the safe ending. Door 4 will be fine. Just as long as you don't trigger the true ending by coincidence. I don't think you can until you've completed the other endings, though. I don't know. Alright, now I just have to remember how to do this puzzle. We'll see to it that doesn't happen. That's fair. I do want to see all the endings, if at all possible. Alright, seek a way out. Switch the screens so you guys can see what I'm doing. But I don't remember the exact order I need to do things in. I don't think there's anything here. Matches. Talking with her. You too, Sir Matt? I didn't, but apparently a lot of other streamers did. So, just click random tiles in the shower strats. Oh, right. I can do that. Let's do that. It's one of these near here. There it is. Got it. Talking about the Titanic and the curse and how stuff like this works. Curses, curses, curses. June's into more supernatural stuff than I am, but that's okay. Found dresser key. Junpei is very bad at noticing innuendo. That's what we all love about him. I don't know if I need to do anything in here now that I got the tile. That's why I don't choose that option. Because even if I do actually believe curses are a load of crap, I'm not going to tell somebody who doesn't know how to do that does like curses that, because that's not fair to them. Just because my beliefs are different doesn't mean I think less of them for having a different belief. As much as I try and preach, you know, science objective stuff and everything like that, doesn't mean it's the only way to think of the world. And a more romantic way of thinking about the world is not necessarily a bad thing. Elevator scene every playthrough. We just did the elevator scene last time. There's the curtain. Now we grab you. Now we're gonna use you over here on this. Then we grab you. That should be enough. Dialogue choices don't matter, just being asked to everyone. Alright, this is where Santa's like, I hate luck. I hate four-leaf clovers. I hate clover! It doesn't usually go in the guy. Yeah. And then we talk about Baccarat. And then why it's the nonary game. Alright, we put them all in. This one I actually ended up solving kinda accidental. There we go. Key. Alright, Alright, let's switch back because they're talking, even though it's going to be going so fast. I don't know if anybody's going to see anything. It looks like a Funyun Rimba. See? Totally looks like one. Here and here. What the hell is a Funyun Rimpa? What do you mean, what the hell is a Funyun Rimpa? You mean, you don't know? How the hell would I know? How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyun Rimpa. Goodness, you're such a rude woman. Okay, we're skipping it. Rest. Oh, the chat. The Funyun Rimpa has absorbed everything. Alright. Alright, it's unlocked. Found our way out. Alright. Oh, this room. Right. This is what took me a while last time. So we're going to take a quick break. It's going to be pretty damn quick because I really want to get through as much as we can today. I want to get to a new ending if we can. So get up, stretch, review, be able to keep watching comfortably. And I will be right back.